my listeners. Here I am, making more of a drink. Because the liver is evil and must be punished. So, I come to you today, after having done so few of these rants of late. In fact, I was even on 1 month hiatus on my show. And during that month, so very much happened. The near government shutdown, which quite frankly should have happened. Why should it have happened? Because the Democrats got nothing. Oh, don't go on to me about how they got funding to Planned Parenthood and shit. They had that. Not getting that taken away is not, in fact, gaining anything. My side gained nothing, and the Republicans negotiated in bad faith. How do I know they can negotiate it in bad faith? Because now the debt ceiling is up, and once again Boehner is demanding cuts. Gee, who'd have thought? Fucker. By the way, Boehner, I'm still on about that death match. Fans bring the weapons. You, me, whatever the fans happen to toss into the ring. Neither here nor there. But of course, the big thing on everyone's lips was the death of bin Laden. So much on their lips that they ignore little things like the Republicans in my home state trying to cut off cash flow to poor people on welfare, which is, bullshit, or demanding that people on welfare only buy clothes from Goodwill shops, or the various battles in the war on women, or etc., etc. I digress. Bin Laden's dead. America, fuck yeah, am I right? Sure, letting someone live in relative comfort for 10 years while we all went fuck crazy with fear until we finally find and kill him is totally winning an awesome victory. Let's start a war in Afghanistan. Only he wasn't in Afghanistan. Let's start a war with Iraq. Only he was never in Iraq. Neither was Al-Qaeda. But now we have people talking about how we found him because of Gitmo and harsh interrogation techniques. Only we didn't because Donald fucking Rumsfeld himself said we didn't until the Talking Points police got a hold of him and hit him with rubber tubes down in a leaky basement until he changed his tune. People talking about how Obama only pulled that off because of the continuation of Bush-era policies that Bush laid the groundwork, which is a fucking lie because in 2002, the year after 9/11, Bush can be quoted as saying he didn't care about bin Laden. We've got people trying to say that bin Laden's been dead for a while, which is dumb for reasons that are beneath my contempt, and I don't feel like getting into. Pro tip, guys, if bin Laden has been dead for a while, why try such a blatantly easy to see through lie right now? Which has all led me to one conclusion. You're not going to like it, but the only thing I've got. America is well and truly fucked. We've still got over half the people in Congress trying to enact class warfare, trying to keep the poor and the uterus beholden down and out. We've got state-level politicians trying to micromanage $200 worth of state benefits from welfare programs while they can't decide how many millions of dollars corporate CEOs should be able to get in bailout money. We've got politicians, fucking leaders, lying through their ass about how much resources Planned Parenthood dedicates to abortion services, and we're arguing over whether or not the president is lying when it wouldn't actually benefit him to do so. We've got a frothy mix of a presidential hopeful still comparing being gay to wanting to fuck dogs and yelling about Sharia law in the U.S. and getting good poll numbers, and we're still busy yelling about whether or not the commander-in-fucking-chief can claim victory over killing an Al-Qaeda figurehead. What the fuck is wrong with you, America? I get it, alright? You're pissed that there's a nigger in the big chair and that there are people not like you making decisions and getting put in leadership positions, and your world is changing and you don't like it. I don't give a fuck. We, as a culture, have allowed a situation where we accept lies and more lies from people who are supposed to be in power. Politicians will tell you that some gobs of money go to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting when about 1% of 1% of our fucking budget goes to that. But hey, emergency session to defund NPR, am I right? We've got John Kyle from Arizona saying that Planned Parenthood is 90% abortion when the actual numbers say more like 3%. 3 goddamn percent is a lot less than 90, you nugget of fuck! But rest assured, there's people right the shit now who are quoting that 90% number even though it was an outright lie. And it's not like these politicians don't know the numbers. I'm a drunk guy with a cheap laptop, and I could find the actual numbers. They have people to find this shit. This wasn't a misspeak. This wasn't an unfortunate slip of the tongue. This was an outright fucking lie, and people in our country are too goddamn stupid and have their heads too far up their fucking asses to care. What is wrong with you, America? Because I took a goddamn month off to try to calm the shit down so I wouldn't die in my basement of a brain aneurysm, and it's like you all collectively got together and said, I know, let's get even worse. So fuck all of you. Until next time, this is the all-powerful Nate Boy saying if I cannot move heaven, I will raise hell.